Hello and welcome to SkyDemon. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to plot a route to Le Touquet from Hamilton Farm in the UK and then file a flight plan. So first I'm going to click agree on here, bring up the route, and we're going to go from Hamilton Farm, and there's Le Touquet down there. Nice straight trip, no deviations, and as you can see we're going over the top of 2,000 feet. I'm going to raise it up to 3 because we want a little bit more glide time just in case, and that basically puts us right over the top of any of the no-fly or restricted zones. We can see at the top here it's 45 minutes. You need to first make sure that your aircraft is correct. And if you really want to go into the details of the aircraft, you can sync with cloud, or you can add an aircraft here. You can choose it from a drop-down list. So, for example, if we've got an 8K cab here somewhere, if we're lucky. No, I don't think we do. Oh, there we go. Belenka. That's the closest one to the 8K cab. So that gets downloaded. We put the registration in. So we go edit this aircraft, and then we type in Belenka. We don't. We will say Super Decathlon. And you only have to do this once. So 8K cab, there we go. Registration, that'd be Golf Tango Papa Sierra Yankee. Default level will be 2,000 feet. Hourly cost probably about I would say 80 to 90 pounds, maybe 120 pounds a litre. Includes fuel, yes. Fuel type avgas 100 LL, alternate fuel type none. Fuel by measurement is litres. The fuel tanks, the fuel 132 litres, that sounds about right. Taxi takeoff 6 litre, landing 5 litre. Holding time, that's about 10 minutes. Each way. We're not going to be holding for 45 minutes. That would be horrendous. And a contingency of 15%. Climb rate, we put in here the indicated airspeed of what it climbs at, so 70 knots, and climb rate sea level is 1,120 foot per minute. Sea burn level, burn fuel level, it's, it's 40 litres an hour, that's about right. 15,000 feet, we're not going to go any higher than that because we'll get hypoxia and die. Climb rate, service ceiling 100 foot per minute, and fuel burn at service ceiling 30 litres an hour. Of course, it would be leaned out. So now you've got that in, you've got the cruise speed you need to pop in there. So we're going to have it basically at 2424. So if we have 24 RPM at 2,500 foot airspeed type, true airspeed, 1,000 foot fuel burn. So we click on that, right, and we level it. We'll say 2,000 feet here, okay? And then we'll have 140 mile an hour, which is what the fuel burn is, about 40 litres an hour. Well, I'll say 38 basically. Actually, it's more like 120 knots, so it's 140 mile an hour. 38 litres per hour. So that's that settings sorted out. There we go. Altitude entry, full burn, 22 litres an hour. I mean, to be fair, we don't necessarily need these entries here, so we can delete that one, and we can delete that one. We'll keep that one in there. Okay, so there we go. So there's the Super Decathlon. Just a quick review: 2,000 foot, hourly cost 120, avgas, fuel type, taxi and takeoff, holding time, contingency, climb, cruise and descent. Descent should be about 70 knots again, 500 feet per minute, fuel burn 26 litres an hour. Pretty much calculates cost glide ratio 8.1. Aircraft type. Now, this is an interesting one. You have to find your own aircraft type. In this case, I know what the aircraft type for this is. I googled it the other day, so I'll just have a quick refresh. Give an FAA Civil Aviation aircraft type designator of BL3. So there we go. So we type in BL3. There we go. Color markings, and we type in white, red, blue. Equipment. Now we go through the equipment. Oh no, that did not happen, did it? Oh yeah, there we go. Got it back. Edit this aircraft. That was close. So red, white, and blue. Equipment S&S. So basically, we go through the list here. So we've got we haven't got a DME. We haven't got an ADF. We do have a GNSS. We don't have ILS. We don't have a VOR. We do have a VHF radio. We do have a VHF with 833 spacing. We do have mode Charlie. We have an ADS-B with mode S. And then we got that one as well, mode S without. And then we got, I think that's about it. So then we can go back to the equipment here. Hex code, I don't know what the hex code is. Weight and balance model standard. So basically, you can fill out all of the details on the weight and balance. I'm not going to do this, it's going to take too long. And then the minimum runway length is 350 meters on this aircraft. So now we've got that set, we can activate and use this aircraft. Hey presto, now we've got 45 nautical miles. It's going to take 31 minutes to get there. But also, more importantly, now you've updated the aircraft on SkyDemon. When you put your route in for the VFR flight plan, it will give the controllers all of the information from your aircraft. So now we've got our route in. It's all sorted at 2,000. I'm going to raise it up to 3,000 just for a contingency glide, glide distance, just in case the inevitable happens. And then we click on route, and then we click file flight plan. Now, you should have your pilot name at the top. You should have your telephone number just underneath it. You have to have +44, then a 0, then your telephone number. Otherwise, it won't let you go to the next step. We're going to change the time to 12:30 here, okay? And then there's going to be 2 POB, for example. Emergency radio will have a VHF. Survival equipment, we have got maritime because we've got life jackets, and then we're going to have 2 life jackets carried. There we go. They're not equipped with any other rubbish, so that we'll just leave as it is. And no dinghies. So then we click continue. But I'm going to click on this show full form. Very important you click on that first, okay, because it will take you to the next step, and then it will give you the full flight plan form here. So the identification number, formations only, so there's only one. The aircraft type is BL3. Again, I suggest you find yours online. Equipment, it should already have the bits that you've clicked on, and then you should have departing from wherever it's going to be going. Now it says ZZZZ, but it also has the route automatically in your GPS coordinates for Hamilton Farm automatically in there. If it's direct, then that's all you need to do. And then if you were going to go, let's say for example, if you were going to go to Lid, you would put in between there EGMD. But we're not going to do that today. Departure time, 12:30 Zulu. Cruise speed, 120 knots. Cruising level, VFR. Destination, LFAT. Time en route, 33 minutes. And alternate. So the alternate is going to be Abbeville. So we need to find the ICAO code for Abbeville. Which is LFOI. So alternate is LFOI. Put them in capitals. And the alternate 2 is EGMD for Lid. That's me, that's the telephone number, and it just says created by SkyDemon support information, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So it should in effect contact these 2 aerodromes as well. Now you've put them in. So we've got endurance of 1 hour 33 minutes. Well, I'm going to say 2 hours because we've got loads of fuel, hypothetically. Then we've got people on board, emergency radios, all put in there. And this is all the supplementary information we put from the aircraft information we put earlier. Okay? Any extra addresses you pop down there. And then basically, when you've done, okay, you can simply click on continue. And then you should have your flight plan is now ready to be sent to addresses below. Blah, 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 blah. It will instantly be delivered. At this point, you press the send flight plan up the top right hand corner. I'm not going to do it because I'm not going to file a flight plan, but the idea is you should get a little aeroplane that goes across the screen, and then when it's done, that flight plan is sent, everything's hunky-dory, and your flight plan is ready to go. If there's a problem, it will tell you. So wait for that thing to go all the way across and then say flight plan completed successfully. I'm going to click black now because we're done on this section here. That's how you create your flight plan and then send it to the relative bodies. Okay, next up is filling out the General Aviation Report. This is all done online now, so very, very simple. You basically type in on the Google search bar, GAR online gov, and then it should say create GAR start gov.uk. That is the one you go on to, submit a General Aviation Report service.gov.uk. Click on that, and then basically we can click on start now. Fly with me UK at hotmail.com. Sign in. There we go. Confirm your multi-factor authentication code. So there we go. I've got an MFA there, one-time password. Don't share it with anyone, they said. Here goes. Registering is very simple. You just sign in, put your credentials in, so username and password, and then away you go. So 94, there we go. Click confirm. There's the authentication code. And now we on the page where we can create a GAR. So I'm going to accept all analytic cookies. I'm going to start now. How would you like to create your GAR? Online. Continue. Departure date today, which will be the 19th. Of the 7th, and then 2022, and the departure time we'll do at 12:30. It has to match what we did with the flight plan. And then, do you know the departure point, the ICAO data code? Well, we don't, because it's Hamilton Farm. So then we put the long and lat in, okay? So 51 35 36 18 10 then go 53 19.5 east. Provide arrival details. So the arrival date would be today, 19th/07, and 2022. Arrival time will be 12:30. Oh no, because we're departing at 12:30. It's going to take 30 minutes, so we'll be arriving at 1 Zulu. And we do know the arrival date, that's LFAT. Okay, there we go. It's already in there. Save and continue. Then we've got all the details there. And then it's time to put in the reg. Tipsy. Aircraft type, Super Decathlon. Aircraft location. Flight coordinates to 4 decimal places. Oh, so 51, 05, 36.8 north. And then 053, 19.5 east. Then we click save and continue. And then we've got people. Add a new person to the GAR. Given name, Carl Higby. Nationality, British. GBR. Okay, so GBR place. And then male, person type of captain, crew, passenger. And then the travel document number. So you put your passport in, the expiry date, and the issuer's date, okay? And this bit here is basically you type in passport, and then you save and add to the GAR. Okay? So I want to go back now, because I want to go back to here. Once you've put the 2 people or the 1 person that's on board here in the current manifest, you click continue. When you click continue, it's the responsible person. So these are your details that you put in. So you go your name, surname, contact telephone number, address, country, and your postcode. And then basically it won't let me go any further than that. But I think that's about it. Once you've clicked that and clicked OK, you will review the information that you've got. Then you'll click submit, and then you should get a copy of that in your email. And then that's it. All done.